My name is Michelle Barkley, and I am signed up for the Auguste Escoffier Culinary Arts degree program at Boulder, Colorado. This scholarship would mean the world to me and would also give me my opportunity to help with my funding for my degree. Also, some fun and fascinating facts about myself is in college I sang opera and I created pottery. And working with clay teaches you a lot about yourself. It can tell you whether or not if you're impatient, if you're centered, if you're stressed or happy. You can feel all of that in the clay, and it really taught me a lot about myself. Why should I be selected for the Duffy Scholarship? Well, background. I have 10 years experience in the restaurant industry. In 2004, I got my first break in the food industry working at a fast food restaurant called the Doghouse Cafe in Las Vegas. And I got to experience what Chicago food tastes like, and it was really, really good. And I moved to Utah, and I got to work in a couple of other restaurants and develop my skills further. But the one that really blew my mind was when I got hired at Flying J, and I made it to the line cook position. I started off as a deli worker, and I got to be a prep cook, and then eventually a line cook. And they don't give that position to anybody. You have to work really hard for that. And it truly tested myself, my spirit, my ambition, my goal. And that was 2006, and they didn't really like putting women on the line back in those days because they didn't think they could handle the pressure. Because you get a little emotional and you can't take it. I mean, I've seen people throw plates across the room because they're just like, ah! But I did. I never threw a plate. I'm very grateful to say that. Anyway, but it brought out something unique in me, and I really appreciated that. And it helped me prove to myself that I'm much stronger than I give myself credit for. Some fun, interesting things that I would love to do one day is one, go and be part of the American Culinary Federation program, the ACF, and Auguste Escoffier, it has a team to do that, and that's another reason why I'm really excited about going there as well. And my other mission is after I get my culinary arts degree, I would like to be able to earn a Michelin star one day and open up my own establishment with the level of sophistication and unity that Grace has. Oh, what person or place inspired me? Well, my grandmother inspired me. My uncle, my boyfriend, and my mother. They all cooked and made different meals that were just tasty and delicious. And but mainly my uncle and my boyfriend, as you can see, that's the picture that I had uploaded with my resume, had really, really helped harness and develop these skills that I have, because they were always pushing me to the next level, telling me to try new recipes, create new things, just really positively influencing that strength in myself. And, we all need someone to say, I believe in you, you can do this, try it. If you fail, who cares? You still got to experience what you did. And he always told me that. He says, honey, shoot for the stars and land on the moon. He says, there's nothing wrong with that. He says, and if you get the moon and the stars together, he says, that's even a more beautiful experience. And even if you don't get either or, you still had the experience of trying. And that's what this opportunity is for me. And also, another aspect that just really deepened my soul and my passion was Michael Pollan. He had created a season on Netflix in 2016, and he talked about 4 basic elements: fire, water, air, and earth. And what's so amazing about these 4 elements is, with fire, it changed our civilization as we know of it today. We became top of the food line because we're the only animals in the world that cooks with fire. It's what made us humans. And then with water, water is what created cuisine. It's gave us the ability to transform food from this hard potato to the soft mashed potatoes that can be, such a delight on your palate. Or turning a raw egg into this bouncy, delicious egg that makes deviled eggs. And then air. Air was... Oh, and also water helped us technologically have an advancements, because then we had pans and crock pots and all these other things that really developed our skills, not only with cooking, but with our aspects of our development in our mind cognitively as we moved on into the technological world. But air was also phenomenal too, because it was the most elusive and transformed food. And with air, we were no longer earthbound. It was magical. Food was transformed. And with this air, the dough rise and had these gas pockets in it, and it enhanced it, all the different flavors, and infused them and created this phenomenal piece that we could eat. And I was like, wow, that is amazing. And the last one's earth. Earth's fermentation. It's the very beginning way of cooking. And you can completely change something through fermentation. You don't have to use fire or air or any of these other things, which is really, really cool. And it just intrigued me so much. And I was like, you know what? I want to be able to experience all these different elements. I want to truly understand how something works, so I can combine these different flavors and create these foods and have these amazing moments and be able to... It's just like experience life on a whole new level. And I'm going to explain to you why this is so important to experience life on a new level. See, food is powerful. People don't understand how powerful food is. You want to know why? It's one simple fact. That when you can have like the worst day in your life, right? Or you can be sicker than a dog. And when you're sick, your mama brings you a bowl of soup. And you feel revived again because you can taste the love in that soup. And that memory that's created with her because she took care of you. Or you can have a terrible day and you don't want to experience life anymore. And you can go to an amazing restaurant and try something. And it just overwhelms your body. Some people even cry when they have it because it's just like, wow, this is so unique. I feel reconnected to life and earth again. And food, it has that ability to do it. And it can even do more. It can save people. It can unite people together, and you can connect and rebond each other with food. Food is amazing. And who wouldn't want to know every aspect of it? And that is why I would love this scholarship. And you asked a very important question. And it's, how will I represent the Curtis Duffy Scholarship? And I think I answered a little bit before, but I'm going to tell you a little further. I would dedicate my life to it. I watched your clip on Netflix for Grace, and I saw the sacrifice you had to make to be able to have what you have. And I am willing to do that. I've already explored and experimented with college, with different fields of study, traveling around, and I know deep in my soul that food is for me, because I always go back to it. And like you said on your show, people deserve to have an experience, and they come for that, and they should get that full on. And that's what I want to create. I want to create a place to where people can have the best time and moment in their life, and whenever they have a bad time, that they can go back to that moment and just be happy again, and just revive themselves in that moment. So yes, I would be an excellent candidate because I know how important this is, how precious this is, and how beautiful this can be. And I'm so passionate and so excited to learn, to grow, to mature. Yeah, I have a lot of experience, but I'll still admit there's so much I don't know, and I am eager to learn. Again, my name is Michelle Marie Barkley. I am signed up for Auguste Escoffier, and if you could take this moment to believe in me, to help me, and to give me this opportunity in a lifetime that I've always wanted, I would very much so appreciate it. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. And if someone else needs it, that's awesome, and I support that as well. Thank you for your time and your patience with me, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And never stop being awesome, because you've done some phenomenal things, and I know you've had some hardships, and I'm proud of you. I watched that video and I have to admit, it's phenomenal what you did, and you can't help have so much love and respect for it. And you have a great attitude, and I love that about you. So have a beautiful day, and it was a pleasure creating this video for you. Thank you. Bye.